two of your white or your black squares, whichever one those are. You're going to fold these with me as we go. And the first way looks kind of like a tent. So take one and we're going to fold it in half like a hot dog or a burrito, depending on, you know, what it is you really want to eat. Maybe it's a pita. Something delicious. Now, it doesn't really matter if the opening is away from you or pointing towards you. When we do origami, that's going to be more important. But for today, it doesn't really matter. I prefer to have it pointing towards me, but that's just a personal preference. It's not, you have to do it this way or it's wrong. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this short edge. Hopefully it'll catch up with me in just a second. We're going to take this short edge right here, and we're going to fold it so that it lies along the bottom. So take this corner and fold it so that this part lines up evenly with the bottom. It is very important that you do this part neatly. So this is kind of how you would mark a page in a book, which you should not do because then it deteriorates the book and people get really sad that love books. So don't do that. Then you're going to take the opposite side. We're going to take this new short side here and fold it so it lies along the bottom. And this is going to look like a tent. You can fold all 48 of your squares this way, because remember, you have at least 3 colors and then your white or your black, and each of them will have 12 squares. So 4 times 12 is 48. So you're going to have at least 48 squares to fold. You can fold all of them like this. Okay, that is one choice. Now take your second square, and this is when you're really going to tell that these are Miss Gamble cut papers, because just like her, they might be a little bit off. We're going to turn it like a diamond, and we're going to take the top point and fold it down so it lines up with the bottom point as best we can. Like I said, Miss Gamble cut these. She's a little nutty. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you a story and draw on mine. You don't need to draw on yours. I'm not even going to tell you the end of the story. It is not exciting. I will tell you the end of it when we get to origami, but do not get your hopes up. It is an anticlimactic story. It does not have an exciting ending, and if you're waiting and waiting and waiting and you build it up in your mind, you will be terribly disappointed when I tell you the end of the story that I made up, by the way. All right, so this is Sam the triangle. Hi, everybody, I'm Sam. Sam is a kid just like you guys, except that he's an athlete. Some of you may be athletes, I don't know. And he's playing basketball. It's the championship game. He's the point guard for the team. Okay? He has the ball. It's the last seconds. He shoots. He scores. The crowd goes wild. But there's always a but, isn't there? And in this case, it's Sam's but. As many basketball players are prone to doing, he wears really baggy shorts. So when he shoots the ball, his pants fall all the way to the ground. And there he is in his boxers with the hearts on him that his mom gave him for Valentine's Day, horrified in front of the entire school. So Sam is horrified. Ah, that's his horrified face. And he takes his tiny triangle hands and he hides his tiny triangle face. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to take these outside points and fold them up to the top point so that Sam can hide his tiny triangle face. And we will leave Sam in this condition with his pants on the ground, hiding his face, until I finish the story in origami. Do not get excited. You'll be disappointed. There is also another Sam story I tell in origami that is far, well, to me it's far more entertaining. All of them are made up by me, so I make them all to entertain myself. Now you may fold all 48 of your squares like this, if you want to. So if you're like, one's way easier than the other, I only want to fold them this way, that's fine. Or you can get crazy and you can mix it up. However, if you're going to mix it up, you have to do it in multiples of 4. Okay, so within 12, how many multiples of 4 do we have? We're doing a little math, don't be afraid. We have 3 groupings or multiples of 4. I cannot fold 6 of my white one way and 6 of my white the other way, because everything that I do on here is done in a grouping of at least 4 or 8. And I'll talk about that in a different video that I show you tomorrow. But for right now, you just need to know that if you're going to mix it up within a color, you're going to fold 4 one way and 8 the other way. Now, if you want to get crazy, but you don't want to get super crazy, you want to have some of one and some of the other, you can fold 2 colors this way and 2 colors this way, or 1 color this way and 3 colors this way, or vice versa. This is one of the more cookie cutter projects that we'll do because everyone's will look similar. However, there are tremendous numbers of possibility for variety when you pick your color choices, the way that you design your pattern. And how many of you feel like this looks like a really, really complicated project? It's not. I don't want you to get concerned. This is actually one of the really easiest projects that we'll do. And if you're neat about it, it will look amazing. Okay? So what I want you to do right now, in just a minute when I say go, is you're going to get a ruler and you're going to start drawing your lines. Then I'm going to call you 2 or 3 at a time to pick your colors. Then you will bring your colors to me at the paper cutter so that I can cut them into 3-inch by 3-inch squares for you, because that's much easier than you getting scissors and trying to do that and make them even. This is much easier and it's much more efficient. I'm also going to give you a rubber band, because at the end of class, what you're going to do is this. You're going to have your rubber band. You're going to take all of your pieces that you've already folded today, because you will get some of them folded. You're going to take them like this, stack them inside each other, and we're going to rubber band around the middle. All of the ones that we haven't folded yet, plus the ones that we have folded. These will go in the filing cabinet. Where does your big paper go? In the black bin, because it's too tall and we don't want to squish it. Are you ready? To rumble. Yes, we're ready to rumble. And